Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Laundry Room Confessions. My name is Brianna Bernard. I'm a personal trainer, nutrition coach, mental strength and accountability coach, and I lost 107 pounds in 1 year. And every Sunday night you can join me, usually my little boy is here too, to fold some laundry and talk about some different topics in the health and wellness and fitness genres. So, something that I've been hearing a lot this week from friends and clients is that everybody's freaking out about the holidays. Everyone's been focused on their goals and eating healthy and making good choices, exercising, but every time a holiday comes around, we tend to catastrophize in our mind what is about to take place. Because it's really hard when you're on a roll and you're making good choices to then throw yourself into a situation that's maybe outside of your normal routine. Maybe there's alcohol, maybe there's unhealthy foods, maybe there is lots of snacks that you're not used to eating, maybe you're going to be doing a little more sitting around. Typically I think that we tend to move more on these types of weeks because we're working less and we're not tied to a desk. But I think our food can be even, more of a challenge than movement at this point. So I want to talk to you about some of the things that I do to stay on track over any holiday. So one of the first things, you guys, is you have to stay hydrated. And I don't mean drink all the booze, pop, Gatorade, juice, everything else that's around you. I mean, you have to stay hydrated on your water. So drinking around 100, 120 ounces a day is the goal. But if right now you're like, Brianna, I drink 20 ounces of water, that's okay. You have to start somewhere, and it's important to think about the amount of caffeine that you're consuming because it's dehydrating, so it's actually putting you in the negative. And it's also really important to think about alcohol because it's also really dehydrating. So in order to stay in the positive, you need to drink even more. So let that be motivation to you also to maybe drink a little bit less so that you can keep your hydration up, especially if it's a hot week wherever you are. So drinking water. And if you're going to be drinking alcohol, it's okay to have a glass of wine, to have a beer, whatever, but then make sure you drink water in between. Not only is this going to pace you so that you drink less alcohol, but it's also going to keep you hydrated in between drinks. So have an alcoholic beverage if you want, drink a glass of water. And a glass could be 8 ounces, 16 ounces, and this is going to really help you stay on track. One of the next things that is really helpful for me is to bring my own food to these events. So whether you're going to a party, whether you're going to the cabin, it doesn't matter what the destination is. I encourage you to bring food with you. So I always have something healthy with me so that I know I'm not going to starve to death. And I like to eat before I go. So if I'm going to a party at somebody's house and I know there probably isn't going to be a ton of healthy food, I'll eat before I go, plus then I can bring something healthy to share with everybody. A really easy go-to that I like to do often is to make some homemade hummus and then create a vegetable tray that you can bring, include all the different veggies that you like. Bring bell peppers, bring sugar snap peas, and make it colorful, make it fun, and try some different flavors of hummus. I always do original, and then I like to do some pumpkin hummus or throw some different herbs in there and just make them flavorful so that you feel like you're having something special when everybody else is eating all the chips. So bring something healthy with you. Another thing that's really helpful when over the holidays, if you don't want to be drinking alcohol or if you want to limit your alcohol, is to bring some flavored waters. I really, really love, there's a couple different kinds. Spindrift is one, and then there's also sparkling ice. They don't have a lot of extra sugar and garbage. They're really natural, and it's so much better than having a soda or having another cocktail. and it still makes you feel like you're having something special. I also do a lot of unsweetened iced tea when I'm at things like that, and I love doing Isopure infusions drinks. So Isopure makes several different flavors of a protein, but instead of being like this thick shake, it's actually this light fruit infusion. So it mixes clear, like lemonade or flavored water, but it's 20 grams of protein, and there's only 5 ingredients in it. My favorite kinds are the citrus lemonade, and then there's a mixed berry that's a close second. They're both delicious, and they taste amazing over ice. So it's like the perfect summer drink, and you're getting 20 grams of protein, so you're filling up also, so that you're not eating all the snacks. See what I'm doing there? So another thing that I encourage you to do while you are adventuring over the 4th of July week is to log your food. I know that doesn't sound fun, but nobody said it was going to be. But you will eat less, you will make healthier choices if you are still logging your food during this time. I use MyFitnessPal, and I have throughout my whole weight loss journey, and I've always just had the free version, so no need to spend any money. You can download it on your phone, and you can even create meals in there so that if you're eating some of the same things very consistently, you don't have to retype in every single ingredient or component to that meal. It's so simple. For breakfast, I eat the same thing every day. So it's easy to just create a meal and say oatmeal, and this is the amount. Isopure Dutch chocolate protein powder, this is the amount. Honeyville powdered peanut butter, this is the amount. Boom, I hit one button one time, and it's populating as a meal for me now. So it's not a huge time suck. Plus, another good reason to log is you're going to be more mindful of your portion sizes because you're also logging the portions. So even if you do decide to splurge on something, you're probably going to eat a little bit less because no one wants to see that calorie range turn red and like -500. You're like, oh, I blew it. And so to me, that was always really helpful to see how many calories do I have left today. Is it worth it to eat X and go over? Or would I be better off just eating this hummus and vegetables that I brought? Another thing you can do when you're at holiday parties is pick a smaller plate. The dinner plates, whether you're at a restaurant or you're at a party, dinner plates are huge. And all we're really wanting with that full plate visually is to see it full. It's not that we even want all that food or need all that food. We're just trying to get that full plate because it looks so great. And so if you get a smaller plate and you fill that, it's going to be a lot better for you calorie-wise and portion size-wise, because you just can't put that much food on a small plate, appetizer plate or salad plate. Or if the only option is to have this huge plate, I encourage you to fill it up first with vegetables. Then you can fill it in with some protein, and then if you're like dying to have the carb or the grains, whatever else is there, maybe even some sweets or some processed food. If you're dying to have it, fill it in last. So at least the rest of your plate has already been filled up with all the healthy stuff. So you're going to eat less calories and load up on those things first. And then, let's see, do I have anything else? Oh, so in terms of bringing your own food, you're like, what do I bring? So maybe you're sharing, and a platter is a good thing to bring because everybody can eat off this veggie plate. If you just want to bring some healthy snacks, maybe you're staying at a cabin for a few days, I highly encourage you to pack your own snacks and even some meals. It's so easy to grill this time of year and eat healthy when you're grilling. But if you want some quick and easy snacks, definitely bring some protein powder. I recommend Isopure, low carb or zero carb protein powder. You could also do like berries and almonds. That's one of my go-tos. I love having an apple with some powdered peanut butter. And if you put water in powdered peanut butter, for those of you who don't know, it becomes regular peanut butter. So I'm not literally dunking in powder. It's real peanut butter. I would never know the difference. You can also do hard-boiled eggs, things like bell peppers, sugar snap peas, cherry tomatoes are all excellent. We love hummus in our house, like I mentioned earlier. So hummus is always an easy thing to dunk those in. Also, if you want to do something that's quick, easy, you don't have to actually cook because you're at the cabin, maybe you're in a place you don't have a stove or anything, you can already buy like the pre-cooked shrimp that's in the freezer section, and we'll eat shrimp. Like I'll put it on a salad or I'll just eat it, but grilling obviously is a great option too for that. And sometimes if I'm on the go or somewhere where I can't cook super easily, or I don't want to heat up a house or the cabin, I will get a rotisserie chicken and pick off the skin and eat the white chicken breasts off of a rotisserie chicken. So most delis have them, most grocery stores, and then you can even, pick up. Yesterday I went to Whole Foods and bought a piece of salmon that was cooked and grilled, and I was like, sweet, this is amazing. So there's a lot of good options that are better than you ordering a pizza, or better than you eating a bunch of tacos. So just having your own stuff with you is huge. I also bring oatmeal everywhere I go. For those of you who have followed me for a while, you know that when I travel, I bring a microwave, or I buy one if I'm flying somewhere. I get off the plane and I make Uber take me to Target, and then I buy a $50 microwave and bring it to my hotel room, because some hotels don't have them, which is a huge, huge mistake in my personal opinion. Why would you not have a microwave? So I just go buy one, and then I leave it for housekeeping with a nice note that says, find me a good home, please. So I bring my microwave and I make my own oatmeal when I'm traveling, and heat up meals as I'm staying somewhere, because I don't always want to have to eat out or rely on whatever sources that are outside of my control for my meals if I'm trying to do better. Another easy thing that you guys can bring that you don't even have to cook or warm up is tuna. So Ty is crazy about tuna sandwiches. And so I make a lot of tuna for him, and instead of using mayo, I use plain non-fat Greek yogurt. And it's so easy to just chop up. I have a little vegetable. This is the vegetable chopper for those of you, like international sign for choking, international sign for either dribbling a basketball or veggie chopper. And so I just use that for his celery, super easy, and then add a little bit of cracked pepper, and that's really it. I keep his super, super simple because he's not into all the junk. So easy. And then with your tuna, you could also do like avocado if you want something mashed, but you're not a huge yogurt person, or if you're sensitive to dairy, you can just mash up an avocado with a fork and mix that in with the meat, and it tastes wonderful and creamy, and it's a great source of healthy fats. So those are some ideas, you guys, for easy things to bring. You could do jerky. There's a million other things. Cottage cheese. There's cheese sticks, like those are string cheese. That's what I mean to say, not cheese stick. String cheese, mozzarella, actually has quite a bit of protein in it. So if you're okay with eating dairy, that can be a safe option as well. And then always picking up some salsa and guacamole and dunking my veggies in that, as opposed to getting chips, because I still get that crunch that I'm looking for, but without the extra calories and the stomachache that I will have if I eat a bunch of chips. So if you guys are feeling stressed, feeling anxious about going into this holiday week and getting derailed, keep in mind that something that's always worked well for me is knowing that I'm going to do my best, but it's not going to be perfect because I'm not in my original environment and setting. So I have that clear expectation that I'm going to eat some things that aren't perfect. However, it's not going to be a complete disaster for a week or for 5 days. I'm going to eat one thing that I enjoy, and then I can get back on track and eat something healthy. Then I might eat something else that I'm like, oh, this is so delicious. And then I can get back on track and eat something else that's healthy. So it doesn't have to be like 10 days of crap. It can be some things that you're enjoying, and then right back to it, you guys. Not Monday, not next week, not the next month. Just jump right back into it. And the more you practice doing that, the more natural it's going to feel, and it's just going to become your new normal. that is how I've been able to sustain my weight loss for the past, 4.5 years now, is that I can still enjoy things, but then it's not a complete mess for a week or even the whole day. It's one meal, and then I can get right back on track with my healthy habits. So practice that. And if you're totally nervous about doing this on your own, I highly encourage you to go to briannabernardfitness.com/30 days. Tomorrow we are starting our July 30-day challenges. If you don't know about them yet, let me tell you. Be Mindful is my mental strength challenge where we talk about setting goals and developing positive mindset and healthy new habits to support us getting to the next level and taking our goals from dreams to reality. I also have a Be Healthy challenge, which is my nutrition challenge. We talk all about all the healthy habits that help me lose 107 pounds and keep it off. And then I have the Be Fit challenge, which is workouts for 30 days. You are by no means expected to do all 30 workouts every single day. In fact, I encourage you not to. But at the end of those 30 days, you have 30 unique workouts that I used personally and continue to use to not only lose my weight, but to sustain my weight loss and build lean muscle. So, space is extremely limited. There's not many spots left. I just sent out an email that there's 3 spots available. So sign up right now if you want to. You have until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time today to sign up for the 30-day challenges that start tomorrow. And we are going to hold you accountable to get back on track and get you through this holiday week that is upon us. And it's not about being perfect, you guys. It's about being able to enjoy a health or a splurge meal or something that maybe is outside of your norm, and then getting back on track. And I'm here to help you and answer all your questions as you go through that. So, briannabernardfitness.com/30 days to sign up for the 30-day challenges for July. Where's Ty? Aw, no one cares about anything but where's Ty, right? Ty's not here. It's not the same. I feel the same way. I almost didn't do this because it's not the same without my handsome 6-year-old sitting next to me doing all the work. My mom said to Ty last week, I think your mom folded 1 towel, Ty, and you folded like 30. Good job. And Ty has been giving me a hard time ever since. Mom, you're not even folding any towels. Well, it's hard to multitask, Ty. It's hard to talk about health and fold the laundry at the same time. So Ty is having a blast right now. Ty is with his dad. It's daddy weekend, as we call it, and he is camping and visiting cousins out of town, and I'm sure he's going to be exhausted and full of bug bites when he returns. So I hope he's having a great time, and I'm excited to see him when I get him back tomorrow because I miss his guts. So you guys have an amazing, amazing week and a very safe and happy 4th of July, and I will talk to you soon.